from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Roddy Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome to episode 500 and something of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. My name is Roddy Rob. I will be your lead of entertainment tonight. You are very welcome. And joining me tonight also is Biased Brian.
Oh, am I biased now?
You're biased.
I'm biased. I'm not biased, Brian. I'm bunker Brian, all right? I'm alone.
Yes.
I'm by myself. I'm segregated from the guys. I'm by myself in my bunker. I rented it out a couple weeks ago. Then some orange asshole came down, and he was down here for a little bit. He claims he wasn't, but he was.
Is he talking about Bob?
No, you know.
You know. Speaking of that voice you just heard right there, that's Adam. Say hi, Adam.
Hey, what's going on? I'm excited for something.
That's wow.
Whoa.
That's horrible. So, and while we are in such good spirits tonight, and a little bit on the drag side out the gate, is because
It's a go-home show.
Yeah, I know, but come on. I know it's a go. Can we get something entertaining? Look, there were some moments tonight in Raw.
Charlotte bookending the show wasn't enough for you, Rob?
That was awesome. I want that every day.
I liked it.
Every day. Yeah, there was like two segments in the whole Raw tonight that I think I was even interested in slightly.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Chrisley. I like Chrisley. I didn't particularly care for Raw. You know me and my Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
That's why we called you Bias Brian. We know you don't care about WWE
Well,
anymore.
tonight I'm bunker Brian.
So before you leave us, we are on YouTube Live, Twitch, and Periscope, and Mixer, and all kinds of spots. Wherever you're at, please make sure you subscribe and you follow, as well as on iTunes and all that. On our YouTube Live chat board, who we're going to talk to throughout the night, we got John Estrada. Bang is there. Bang Bus.
Just bang.
Just Bang tonight. Yeah, just got rid of the bus. Stike Leather. And there's the Cashmere. Everybody's flowing in. Cashmere, what's up, man? Good
Yeah,
to hear
I
from
bet
you.
he got a stop.
Who?
An order to stop
The Bang Bus?
using Bang Bus, yeah.
Oh, maybe.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, that's why he's just Bang now.
Just Bang. Or maybe
Yeah.
he just doesn't have time for the bus. Just Bang.
Maybe.
Court order.
Yeah.
And guys, again, just by the way, my internet connection is not, it's not great since
Yeah, he's in and out.
I'm buried below ground and stuff. So
It's okay.
I apologize for the frozen.
It's okay. We'll deal with it. So tonight we're gonna
Or
talk.
we just won't even care at all.
Tonight we're gonna talk more about Takeover, and we're gonna make our
You
predictions.
mean in your house?
It was Takeover in your house.
Oh, yeah.
Long name.
See, didn't even need you in that moment. Didn't even need you.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. And we're gonna do our predictions for Backlash. We'll talk.
Greatest match ever.
Well, let's just go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead. What about Raw do we want to talk about? Because there's not much to talk about. I will talk about, and everything else we'll go through with the picks on like what happened tonight. How it's relevant to those matches.
Yeah, I'll just save it for the picks.
Yeah. So are you going to add the possibility of Raiders and Profits?
Yeah,
That's happening.
and same
That's
with
happening.
because CBS Sports, there's currently not all matches I believe booked.
Yeah.
But CBS Sports is reporting that Street Profits and Viking Raiders, which would make sense for the tag titles, obviously.
Okay.
And then Seth and Alistair.
So if we have nothing specific to talk about Raw, can we just real quick?
We can roll it into predictions.
Well, no. See, I was going somewhere there. Can we real quick talk about Randy Orton and Tommaso Ciampa?
Oh
Sure.
yeah, let's start there.
So, and correct me if I'm wrong. So, Randy put out a tweet that said, "Great job, guys." Go ahead, Brian. You tell a story.
Me? Oh, you're just throwing this to me right on the fly.
Brian, you'll
I mean,
look
you
it up.
should've told me.
I'll do
Yeah,
the
there you
first
go.
one. The first one was Randy saying, great job last night. It was a real knee slapper. Seriously, though, hashtag knee slaps. And Ciampa clapped back, saying, I've had a hard time putting my daughter to sleep, but I finally found the remedy. It's a Randy Orton match. It's better than NyQuil. Hashtag everyone who busts their asses.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
An entire locker room busted their asses.
There you go.
hashtag. But then, did you see Randy's
And then,
retort
yeah,
to that?
Go with the Randy next.
He said, "It looks like I hurt the feelings of the self-appointed locker room leader of a wrestling school.
Wrestling school.
Let me know what time hashtag leg slap class starts so I can take my game to the next level."
Now the wrestling school jab alone,
Yeah.
even without the rest of it. I mean, can I just be honest? I mean, Twitter's going crazy with the thought of a feud between them.
You're right. Look, I know where you want to go with the thought of a feud with him, and I'll circle back there. But I am
Well, no, it's because it's better. This is better than anything Randy's really done in a while.
right, and that's a better way to say it. Yeah, absolutely. This is better than the stories that we've seen on TV.
Right. With Edge?
What?
I mean, Randy's doing
this
stuff
is
with
going
Edge,
beyond kayfabe of the business, and they're having a little Twitter beef.
Well, and this is my thing, and I'm wondering, is it legit? I mean, or is it, is this kayfabe? Are they trying to work that angle? Are they talking shit to each other?
Unless Ciampa's getting Raw or SmackDown, which I don't think he.
Right, but
No.
I think Randy's that kind of guy. He really doesn't give a shit and would do that.
Right.
But I think that he would also get a text from Hunter like, dude, what the fuck, So
Maybe Randy just don't give a fuck, and he's just having fun.
maybe,
He's trolling, He's
Maybe.
just trolling.
maybe.
I don't know. It was all in my feed today, having a little fun on the wrestling side.
Yeah, so I don't even know if I really give a shit about those two having a feud together. I don't know if that would blow my mind.
No, but I
It's-
like the concept of him attacking the quote-unquote wrestling school.
Yeah. Oh, so now, no. So what's going to happen is, here's what's going to happen.
Invasion.
Randy's going to go down to NXT since Charlotte's back up on Raw.
Oh.
They got to constantly.
So Ciampa won't get called up. Randy will get
I
Right.
see.
called out to show up down there. I like where you're
cycle
going.
them around. Well, they got to cycle all the main event roster people down on NXT. Okay, now it's your turn.
All right.
Fucking whoever. Yeah,
Makes sense.
My back is on fire, by the way.
that's because Well, you're down there like 400 feet below the the
Yeah,
top of the
that
ground.
can't be good to be with the mole people.
No, that's true. There's a few down here.
Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's talk about NXT Takeover in your house. I'm gonna let Adam kind of guide the conversation here. I think you know which one I want to do the opening comments on.
Yeah, real quickly, and no offense to either of these first two matches, but we can just blow through them. We had the team of, Raquel, Candice, and Dakota against Mia, Tegan, and Shotzi. 6-woman tag match, great. I think it was there just because Charlotte left after losing the title later on in the night, and they needed to showcase their division.
Right.
We also had Finn and Damian Priest. It's an okay match. I don't think we really connected with it. Then we go into Keith and Johnny.
Oh, good match.
Now, that was a really good match. I like the way Johnny did what you're supposed to against a giant, try to take, out his hand, weaken him, not allow him to get the upper hand.
Sure.
And then, of course, Johnny goes through the hockey glass. That's always fun.
That is fun.
I am shocked, though, that Johnny didn't win. Brian's the only one that got this one.
Yeah, I think the comment we made when the match was over, almost in unison, was, well, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I thought Keith Lee, especially when we're going to go to the next match and find out Velveteen lost,
Right.
Keith Lee makes perfect sense to be the guy in waiting for Adam Cole.
Yeah, but I also made the point, too, that maybe, there's a lot, NXT still got room for a lot of firsts, right? The first person to do this. Maybe Keith Lee could be the first person to have both the belts. That in the realm of possibility.
And he
clearly-
can connect them around himself, make it just one big belt.
Let's make this all one topic and then just for a second and roll in the part about Velveteen and Cole, because Dexter Loomis, who kidnapped the other Undisputed members, certainly he's not next in line for Adam Cole, right? There's no chance of that, even though he was included in that segment.
He hasn't messed with Adam Cole. He's been going after O'Reilly, right?
Well, O'Reilly's not there.
I'm sorry, Roderick Strong. I meant Roderick. Yeah.
Right. He's been going after him, but also, now Velveteen can't challenge Cole.
Right.
And Keith Lee's still the champ. Are we getting a Karrion Kross, Ciampa, or Gargano? Because Gargano and Ciampa just lost.
They're pushing Cross to the goddamn moon.
So is Kross going to be the one to take out Cole? Because he pretty much had a squash match against Ciampa.
For sure.
Yeah. Not the fullest extent, but Ciampa didn't have much offense.
Here's my problem with the whole fucking Keith Lee and Gargano. They went through the boards, all right? In a goddamn pandemic, right? He put him through the boards, all right? That's reckless.
If they're allowed to be in there and share the same air
What's
and
the
everything.
fucking point of them? No.
They're visually pleasing.
No, I am filing a complaint.
All right. Send it to Vince.
Who do I send it to? Linda?
So I kind of rolled all these into one, but let's now segue into the Cole and Velveteen, Rob.
Okay, so look, I'm going to say something on
I know
the-
you had some comments here.
I was starting that.
I was kicking it to you.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to say something here, and I don't care if you think I'm being sensitive. I don't care if you think I'm being whiny. I don't care that you think I'm being bitchy or whatever. The Velveteen and Adam Cole match was in poor taste, and it was ill-advised with what's going on in our country right now. I know sometimes you could say, use what's going on in the world to your advantage, and sometimes that's great. Make the Russians your enemy, whatever.
Mhm.
Fine. But a lot of people in this country are hurting right now. And you have a match where you have a black man on top of a car swinging a bat into the windows while there's a cowering white man inside the car. And then just the destruction on a street, I
was worried he was going to break one of those glass doors or windows.
Well, yeah, too. But, I'm all for this kind of match in any other time ever, right? It was, but poor fucking taste. And if anybody in WWE or NXT hears this, that you should be ashamed of yourself for putting that out there right now. And again, that's my opinion, and I don't give two fucks if you.
I wonder if
and it
you
was
don't agree
live.
with
You
me.
can't claim any bullshit about taping.
What do you mean? Oh, that was live?
No,
In Your House was live last night.
was that segment live or
No,
tape?
that
was
was
tape.
tape.
that wasn't. That was
That couldn't
so
have been.
sorry.
So they knew better.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if that thought crossed their mind while they're doing all that.
They had plenty of time to go do other things.
Yeah.
Like, is this a bad idea? Kind of like
Yeah,
chopsticks.
yeah. So even if they taped it a week ago or 2 weeks ago, or 6 months ago, it doesn't fucking matter. You should look at what's going on in the world and go, we should not be doing this.
Yeah.
So,
Cole's still champ.
yeah.
BD can't challenge for it, and lots of rumors swirling that Cole's out of contract in August.
Yeah.
I mean, is there even another takeover before his contract is expired?
I don't know,
wonder?
but I don't know their takeover schedule right now.
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam weekend,
are
but
they
they
gonna-
said in
they're gonna
August.
piggyback?
SummerSlam's at the end, isn't it?
It's usually at the end of August, yeah.
What's the board saying? Is Stikes usually on top of this?
Yeah, Cashmere saying, well, this is going back to
Cash.
the cinematic stuff. What's up, Cash? He said, it's WWE struck gold with the Boneyard match. Now they're trying to go to that one too many times. One too many times. And
Once every
Velveteen
pay-per-view. I
and
can
Cole
see that.
suffer from it. Yeah, sure. That's what I've been hearing, that was probably the weakest out of all of the ones, right?
It
Yeah.
was. I mean, you can't really necessarily count the Bray and Cena one as a match, but it was entertaining as hell.
Right.
Money in the Bank certainly was a match. Rob and I were even throwing Stadium Stampede into the discussion.
All right. So here, you guys call me biased. So let's see. Iron Meds brought up a good point. That so was AEW drowning a wrestler in poor taste, like Matt Hardy and the whole Stampede.
I think yeah. I mean,
it was a different.
I think that would be one that would be less intentional, and you after the fact you go, oh yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be like, and I'm not taking his death lighter,
Sure.
but it's our entire country is on fire right now. Like,
Right.
We're doing a wrestling podcast tonight. Try to not think about how horrible everything is right now. So, I mean, yes, it was in bad taste. I think it was less intentional. I think it was less offensive to the overall scheme, but it was in bad taste. So I agree. Yeah. So anything else on the board?
Stike is just saying that there is a rumor that Adam Cole was one of the NXT superstars who signed an extension when NXT went live on the USA Network. So there's a lot of because I did read stuff too that said that he's already locked in for
So
another
this is
3 years.
kayfabe. They're just trying to drum up some.
swirl some shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, he continues his reign. We get Ciampa and Karrion Kross here, and by the way, Scarlett just has a quality about her that is very Sable-like.
What's that? Adam?
He's all about that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're
just-
all about her.
You okay?
I'm trying to be okay. I'm
Yeah.
picturing it in my head right now. You guys talk.
Easy. Well, I mean, as I disappeared, I'm in my bunker. It's a pretty big bunker.
Yeah, I'm working
You
on
know
your
what
feed.
Scarlett
No, it's
looks
all right.
like. What do you?
Yeah,
You
no, I
can't
know.
comment.
No, that's okay. No, but personally, I'm more of a Kathy Ireland fella.
Fella.
No, she's the first person that I
Oh,
went and got an
fella.
autograph from when I was like 13 years old. My mom told me that we were going to go see her. and we were at a Pizza Hut,
Wasn't
and she
she the
told me, and I started to
Killian's
cry.
girl?
I was so happy. What?
Wasn't she the Killian's girl?
I don't know. Kathy Ireland? I don't know. I know she was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt. No, Tales from the Hood? No. Which one was it? I forget.
Tales from the Dark
Crypt.
Side?
No, Tales from the Crypt. No, it wasn't Dark Side. No, but she was. I mean, hey man, late '90s. She was fucking. She was.
You're all
so I have
over
a
the
poster.
place.
Well, I'm just.
Do you want to rein him in, or do you want me?
What?
to
I'm
just let him
explaining
go?
my posters in my room next to my Ascension poster.
So wait, now
Oh, I didn't
Kathy
know what you were
Ireland's
talking
in your
about at all.
bedroom.
Yeah, you didn't see it. That's what I was telling you, bro.
Oh, I do see it. I
Yeah,
had
now
that.
you see it.
I had that poster.
Did you?
Yeah.
See, that's why we're friends.
I did.
Mm.
Okay.
Main event time.
main event.
Yes.
Charlotte, Io, Rhea. Let's just fast forward to the good stuff. First off,
We can't. Can we not shit on the? Okay, go ahead. You wanna go
Rhea
first?
took a bad bump at the end with the finishing spot.
Yeah.
Io landed all over her
I
head.
need to see this.
Yeah, I got to go back and watch it. But yeah, when she did her little what would you call her move there?
Was it? I heard it was a moonsault.
It's just like a moonsault.
It's like a moonsault.
Yeah.
I
okay.
just want to see because again, me being biased, I haven't watched NXT.
I mean, it would be closest to Lita's type of moonsault, I think.
Yeah, I think that's because it's more of a kind of a glide and
Yeah, you just
long-
shoot
yeah,
out. It's
yeah,
not like angles where you
Right.
arced up or whatever,
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, but she hits Rhea, gets the pin there. Ding dong, the witch is dead, Rob? For Charlotte?
Here it is.
As far as NXT goes,
Yeah.
yeah, she's gone. That's over. And Charlotte is off of NXT. Thank God she can come back and ruin Raw. She can ruin the Raw belt now.
Is Rhea gone with her?
A call up, or is she dead from that hit from Io?
No, is she?
Oh
is
yeah, her knee.
There was a lot of rumors that she was going to be moving on up.
Moving on up.
I don't see a place for her. They're not even using Bianca. I mean, what's the place for Rhea?
They don't have. I mean, Ruby Riott came back from injury. Liv Morgan, they pulled those gimmicks seemingly pretty quickly. Lacey's just hanging out. Like they don't know what to do with their women, and they've got some talented women. We've discussed this many times.
Yeah.
There are lots of talent because it's the same talent that wowed us on NXT before they
Right.
got called up.
Right.
Put her in a tag team with someone. Bring her to the main roster.
Rhea put Rhea in a tag team.
Sure. I don't know.
Who's she gonna tag with?
Tamina.
Why'd I ask him a
Tamina?
question? I don't know why I asked him a question.
You
don't know.
shouldn't have. That's on you, bro.
Okay.
That's on you.
So congratulations, Io. Let's once again, Rob. Let's cut Brian out of here. Charlotte is a no-sell machine.
No sell.
There was at least 5 minutes in that match where every strike Rhea hit her with was not sold in whatsoever. Wasn't even
least.
acting like a love tap where
Not
you let
even.
your partner feel like they're hurting you.
Yeah. Like
No,
they're hurting
ow,
you.
babe.
Yeah.
Nothing. It was not even like that.
I've said this. I mean, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's there's the no sells that we see with Adam Cole and Gargano and all those guys that they no sell and counter, no sell counter, no sell counter, no sell counter.
Riddle's the king of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I'm not 100% in love with that, but if you're gonna do it, that's okay. I guess it's fun.
That's
At
why you
least
hate the
it's
Bucks.
action packed. Her no sells are not even like to do something cool with it. It's just to not sell.
You talking about Charlotte?
Yeah.
And it's not like a big show Andre kind of way where you're like, get off me, little flea.
Right.
Or Marco hitting somebody, Marco stunt hitting somebody. Yeah, that's not going to hurt. But
No.
this is like Rhea Ripley, who is a larger woman in the women's division, and especially in terms of strength. And she's hitting you, and he wasn't even flinching. Like, that's the other thing. Like, even if you tap a friend, they usually, they flinch.
Right.
She wasn't even
Right.
doing that.
No, like I'm taking my robe off right now.
Oh, yeah, tonight. You want to talk about tonight?
Yeah.
The Iconics, I think it was Iconics, were beating her up in the corner.
Yeah.
She is no selling the crap out of it because she's just trying to take her robe off.
Well, priorities. DP has a good point, though, on the board.
Right.
Of course, Brian would defend Charlotte.
He said they wouldn't even let Charlotte eat the loss directly. Nonsense.
Well, I'm not surprised there.
She never loses directly. Charlotte never loses
Well, this is a
directly.
triple threat.
I know, but
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying
but I mean,
she's-
are we shocked in a trip? That's what I said on the prediction is you have a triple threat. They don't do it often.
Yeah.
It's to make Charlotte
she's
walk away without the belt and not get the loss.
she is possibly the most protected superstar in WWE right now.
With Roman gone, she absolutely is.
And Roman hasn't really been protected lately.
Well, I mean, I think there was a year of no title, and he
No.
was going to get the push.
You're wrong. You're all wrong. Who's the guy that keeps winning the greatest Royal Rumble? Every time he goes to the main roster, he wins. What's his name?
Why do we talk to him?
I forget. I haven't seen him on TV in a while. What's his name?
Braun?
No. You're going to make me look it up.
Brock?
You're going to make me look it up. No.
What are you talking
He
about?
doesn't even know the difference between a battle royal
What is he?
and
Okay.
a Royal Rumble.
What is he even
He didn't
talking
know the meaning of a Grand Slam and why it was
Oh,
four,
we're going to bring up that.
Yes.
We're going to bring up that.
Mansoor.
That's what you want to talk about.
Mansoor has wrestled like 2 matches on the main roster, and he's won massive.
They were both at Jeddah, of course.
So
he won.
what is? So the fuck? What does that matter?
Some
he just
people,
happens
some
to be
people
booked for
are
those
booked
shows.
opposite in their hometowns. They always win. Some always lose.
He's like the ultimate
Kurt Angle
warrior.
always lost in Pittsburgh. It seems. You know, some people get the screw
But that
job.
was
He
my
gets
point.
over. Yeah, great point.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Fuck face.
Sorry.
Anything on the board, Rob? Before we go to Backlash.
Sorry, Ben.
Everybody's saying Mansoor. John Estrada says Cesaro. 3 matches in less than 24 hours. It was a Charlotte fest. God, it was. Soji says late. I know. So much women's talent, and Vince resorts to mixing both brands. At least Iconics are in the mix. There is so much talent, and they're just so like, we're gonna use you 5
Well,
for the next 3 months.
let's use that segue there, Rob, and go to Backlash Predictions and talk about the match that got added at the top of the Raw episode tonight.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Styklover says, I think Io will eventually drop the title to Candice.
Maybe. They had a good feud. I could see them
yeah.
reigniting that at some point.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. I mean, who would hate that? That would be fun.
Probably the person that loses.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Well,
So what they've added tonight is a triple threat with the tag titles for the women. Iconics, Sasha and Bailey, Alexa and Nikki Cross. So all we're missing is Kyrie and Asuka, and we have basically the only 4 teams that have ever held the belt.
Right.
What?
Why are there tag belts?
What are we doing here?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bring
One
up-
of, one
bring
of
up
them
Rhea.
is the SmackDown Women's Champion, going close to a year in her title run, and she's in a tag team triple threat for the title.
What?
Why are there belts? I'm just going to keep saying that. Why are there belts?
So we got to predict this one, guys. Iconics versus Boston Hug versus Twisted Bliss. Who's your winner?
Iconics, Boston Hug.
Boston Hug.
Yeah.
Boss and Hug.
She's from
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah, so it kind of works.
Yeah.
Twist-
Why doesn't she go by that?
And Twisted Bliss. Who's your winner?
I had to pick one.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're going to you first. It's your show.
I'm going to go Iconics.
Oh,
Wow,
Iconics.
Yeah.
That's your pick.
Yeah,
Iconics
why
are
the
the
fuck not?
only team in the trio that is not a 2-time.
Yeah, I mean, you got belt feuds for Bailey to do, right? She don't need to have that belt. You could.
Why did they put it on her last week, Rob?
That's why
Because
they need to get it off of her.
listen, because they have been building for 4 years this eventual breakup from Sasha and Bailey, and it's gonna be because they lose the title in the match, and somebody hits somebody, and next thing you know, they're gonna like, I've been wanting to fight you for 4 years, and yeah.
Yeah.
So then they go away. Bliss and Alexa, I don't know what they're doing with
Bliss
that.
Cross.
Bliss Cross. Crisscross. Make a jump. I don't know. I don't care.
You said Iconics.
It's
Brian,
a stupid belt. Not that the women don't deserve
well,
it.
I can't believe we talked about it this much.
Not that women don't deserve a tag team title. Absolutely do. But this is
if they have a
horrible.
belt, if they have a tag team belt, they should have a tag team division. They shouldn't Frankenstein one of their 2 women's champions.
Well, you
into
could say
this.
that about a lot of divisions in WWE. The men's tag division, there's barely anything.
It's like if I bought a couch and I don't even have a fucking house yet.
If I buy a Ferrari,
They put
and I have nothing.
They put the belts out there, and they didn't have a division.
Yeah.
You're confusing Brian. I wanted his pick.
Oh, you want my pick?
Sorry.
I'm going with Bliss Cross solely on the fact that, according to my sources, Rob, Nikki Cross bought pizza for all the Performance Center stars that were sitting in the area. Standing in the area. So apparently, the locker room is very high on Nikki Cross. So,
yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going with Bliss Cross.
All right. Well, It's a triple threat, and we're all disagreeing because I think Sasha and Bailey are holding it.
I love it.
What's your logic? Because you're horrible right now.
Because they just gave it to them on Friday, and I don't know why they would just give it back to Alexa and Nikki or give it to the Iconics who were already feuding with Alexa and Nikki. Why are they thrown in here? It's because they're holding on to it, I think.
No,
But-
you're stupid.
But the
You're
whole
wrong.
story is Sasha and Bailey. They still haven't had their whole blow off, right? So isn't this going to be the start of it? Them
This is
losing
it.
the belts?
It's never going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. This is it. They're going to lose the belts, and then they're going to go into it.
Right.
This is it.
All right.
Ah.
Rob, I know this.
Oh, my back.
I know you're salivating to talk about this one.
Sciatica.
CBS Sports, as I said, reported this.
Mm.
I think it's going to happen.
Mm.
It's been a tie the whole way.
He loves CBS.
Even after the decathlon tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Profits and Viking Raiders
Mm.
Raw tag titles.
Mm.
What's your pick?
This
And
is
talk
it.
about the decathlon.
My we want the smoke. I'm going.
Sing it like Michael McDonald.
I'm going profits.
We want smoke.
We want the smoke.
Ain't no smoke.
Oh, Studio Cat's going
I'm
insane
not
right now.
high enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go profits.
You're in the bunker.
I mean, I know.
Shit.
I know it's surprising. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
No, you can't even see me. I'm not even. The feed
So
is
we're
so
on-
fucked up in
We're on
the
a
bunker.
podcast too. So yeah, I'm going profits, and I think tonight was foreshadowing. I think with the profits at the ending segment there, kind of bucking up on Bobby Lashley, that seems too obvious to be for me. I think profits going to beat him. I don't think they're going to beat him clean. I think it's going to be with the help of MVP,
Oh.
and they're going to
And you think they're going to go heel?
I do.
I use an insider term.
I'm going to go with the Profits, but I disagree with everything you said. I just think that this is going to be their way of finally getting over the Raiders, because this feud started in you've never beaten us territory. So
Yeah.
Brian,
I too am going to go with the Profits. But so we all agree that it's going to be, if they do win, it's going to be them turning heel?
I do.
no, I don't agree with that at all.
You don't. I think I'm going to say that. I agree with that.
I think it's going to be one of those shake your hand endings at the end when Profits finally get over on the Raiders.
Really?
And it's yeah.
No,
It's
but what
gonna-
about tonight? Remember, they didn't even come to blows.
I'll write it next to Rob's saying Profits with MVP. I'm saying Profits with shake hands. And Brian, what are you saying? They go
Profits
heel?
with MVP, yeah.
I mean, not just the foreshadowing tonight, trying to swerve you, make you think, oh, they hate Lashley, or they want to buck up to him when they're really just plotting with him. Not just that that MVP pulled the whole "you guys are acting like little punks" card the other night, but also the fact that this whole series they've done of whatever you can do, I can do better. They've been buddy, pals the whole time, right? Just
They're
palling
both
it.
faces.
Yeah, palling it up. So wouldn't it make sense to add the emotional drama to the match that these two pals, now one of them is turning on the other? I think it's
The only other teams you've got technically are like Andrade and Angel heel.
this.
You've also got
Yeah.
the
But they were
Austin
fighting
Theory
tonight.
and the other disciple Murphy
This is
heel.
like the Rockers broke up if each one of the tag teams were individual people.
I just
So who's Marty? Am I Marty?
Raiders are Marty,
Okay.
Morty.
Morty.
and only because Montez Ford did the.
You want
Shawn
to check
Michael
in with
dance
the
tonight.
board before I go to the next one?
Yeah, Shoji's on the board. What's up, Shoji? He's saying if Raiders win, Profits turn heel. I think Profits retain.
Okay.
Um,
John Estrada says Viking Raiders are going to show up in police uniforms and.
oh, see, you got to proofread, bro.
It's Estrada. It should be all right.
Stike is
That's
saying
not
it's
cool.
not.
That's not.
Stike is saying maybe Bianca helps the Profits. Where has she been? Right? Well, that's what we were saying.
I like the idea,
I don't-
as Rob was talking, I like the idea of the Profits helping Lashley, not turning heel.
So they show up later in the night and.
Like maybe they do the shake the hand segment exactly like I said after they beat the Raiders, and then all of a sudden they come out and they help Lashley at the very end,
I don't.
or whatever.
But they've been making Lashley look so strong. Would they really need to,
It would be weird having all four of them together.
like a faction?
Yeah.
No.
You
Why
don't
not?
think- why not? I mean, he's already managing Lashley too.
Brian doesn't know what
Yeah. What are you talking about? We're talking about MVP,
Yeah.
right,
right?
and the Profits.
Would
Yeah.
be weird.
And
what would
Lashley
be weird about
being
them
all
being
together.
together?
Maybe even a stable.
I'm
that,
asking you the question.
No, you're right. I don't know why I said that. It would be weird. It feels like that's where they're going with it.
It
So
would,
I don't know
but
why
it
I
wouldn't.
said that.
It wouldn't be
I was
weird.
distracted by the studio cat that's in my bunker.
all
I took one with me when I left here a few months.
Seth and Alistair, the other rumored match that's going to be added. What do you think about them finally coming to blows? They had that singles one, and now we've evolved to this.
Is there any gimmicks on this? Any stipulations?
Well, no, but we have the whole Rey Mysterio kind of thing in the backdrop, and we have, of course, Murphy and Theory, the disciples. So there are wild cards all over this, not just Seth and Alistair, because Ray could come make the save after the disciples. I don't know.
yeah,
I
you're
mean,
putting putting a lot of bones in the yard that are not supposed to be in the match. I'm with you.
yeah.
My yard.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what they could be doing with them. Bones in the.
Yeah, that was a bad analogy. I think this match can just be what it's gonna be.
Seth and Alistair straight up, no trickery, no fuckery.
Sure.
Okay. So pick the winner.
I'm gonna go Alistair. I'm not saying
I'm
that.
picking with my heart, and I'm going Alistair too because I really
Yeah.
hope that they push him over.
I'm not saying that necessarily Alistair is going to win 100% clean. I mean, it might be that Theory comes in and tries to help Seth, and it's one of those where distracted, but you're distracted, so I'm going to get you while you're one of those things. But yeah,
Maybe.
you're welcome.
Let's hope.
You're welcome, for
Brian, you
Al-
going with your boy?
Alistair. Yeah, come on. Really, I mean, Rob already hit the nail on the head.
that. I did.
Nothing else
Quick,
to say.
quick hit from the board, and then we'll go on.
Boneyard
Yes. You got it, or you want me to read? You don't have the board over there.
chopsticks.
Kashmir. Hey, fuck you. Seth by Hooker and Crook. Not Hook or Crook. Hook and Crook. John Estrada saying, why do I feel this match is going to be main card? Actual tag titles match is going to be on pre-show. Bang is saying, Bobby versus Drew smells like a finisher battle match. Think so?
No, because Bobby's
No.
finisher is a full Nelson. He's gonna have to hold it and sell. I think this is
Yeah.
gonna this. You're saying that because you think it's gonna be Drew and Brock again, and it's not.
Rock.
Yeah, the way that
Claymore after Claymore after
F5
Claymore.
Claymore.
Oh, I
F5.
see, I see.
There's going to be more wrestling in this.
I gotcha. And then Evan has a good point. He said, Ray returns, cost Seth a match. 6-man tag booking. Baby.
Jesus.
Come on, baby.
All right. So the
Baby.
other one we found out about tonight, Apollo. We had Andrade, Angel, and KO in a triple threat. Andrade pinned Angel, and they both kind of bumped Zelina, and she put them in their place after the match. What do we think about Andrade getting a rematch? I mean, at least he earned it. You know, in the kayfabe
Yeah.
sense, it wasn't like he just got it.
I don't think Andrade needs the belt, right? Especially with having Zelina.
And Charlotte has plenty of belts.
I really do think that Apollo needs the belt. Apollo needs the belt.
I don't know if he needs it, but I think it's good for him.
I think he needs it. Agree, disagree.
We're both in favor of it either way.
Yeah, I mean, I like Apollo, and I want him to go far. I just don't think they've given him enough kind of back. I mean, the U.S. title is his story. That is his story. If he doesn't have that, there's no story for him.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to start from
He
scratch
overcame
again.
the knee injury to get back to,
Right,
to the shot that
He
he was
lost
supposed
his
to
last
have.
name. He gained his last name.
Well,
Right.
no, but I
This
remember
is
he
the
was supposed
crescendo.
to, yeah,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be in Money in the Bank, got hurt. You know, this
Right.
is
So the U.S. title was his big payoff for all that mess.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to get Money in the Bank because we're going to give you the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Cool. I got you. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. I'm working on it.
Oh.
I'm working on it.
Well, I
man.
don't think he can do anything.
Well,
Well, is this
will
supposed
you
to encourage
smite
people?
him the way you would normally
No, this is supposed to
smite me
encourage
for
people to
this?
watch on YouTube because if they're curious.
Rob had a good
Apollo.
thought,
But
was
if they're-
talking about Apollo.
So, I didn't cut him off. He
and
could
Apollo.
have
this
kept
is
going.
his moment.
He could have go. Actually, you're the one that pointed it out, right? You could have just ignored it.
Apollo.
But now we're here. That's why you guys should
Thank
watch
you,
on
Rob.
YouTube.
I'm going to go Apollo too. I don't think his ride's over. I think Andrade can just put on a great match and make him look good too.
Your ride's over.
Brian,
Apollo.
Okay.
Definitely going Apollo.
you suck.
Why?
Let's just blow through this one real quick because none of us watched SmackDown, but Jeff Hardy and Sheamus, they fought at the last pay-per-view on the pre-show. Now they're fighting again because
yeah.
Sheamus is framing him for a terrible storyline.
I'm gonna. I don't have a coin. I'm gonna flip a Hulk Hogan.
I'm going Jeff.
Heads, I'm going Jeff. Tails, I'm going Sheamus. Okay, it's heads. What'd I say, Jeff?
Jeff, I think.
So thank you, brother. Brother. All right.
Ryan?
Jeff Hardy.
All right.
Yeah.
Board, we're blowing past that one. You'll catch up on the
Yeah,
next
we'll
one.
catch up.
I don't think
They'll
they're.
throw it up
Are they making guesses too?
Asuka
Brian?
and
yeah.
well, they're making comments.
Yeah.
Rob.
Stike says Jeff wins. Cashmere says Apollo. Stike also says Apollo with Garza costs Andrade in some way because, yeah, that's true. They came to blows tonight.
Ooh, that's an interesting twist.
Yeah.
But I'd rather see Apollo win clean and then fight afterwards.
And
what about Asuka and Nia Jax? Asuka was all over the place tonight. Nia showed up for 5 minutes.
your girl.
She, I personally feel after what she did to Kyrie,
Yeah.
there's no chance in hell they give her the belt.
I think it's funny that you're even considering never were. I mean, this is going to be exactly what Asuka and her was in NXT. She's going to end up tapping to Asuka.
And where's Shayna? Where the fuck is Shayna?
Who knows, man? Work in the ring between scenes.
So you're going with Asuka,
She's ring crew.
Yeah, she's ring crew right now.
Brian?
Asuka, yeah, they just put the belt on her. They're not going to take it right off.
Evan says Charlotte's gonna get added to the match and win a title.
Oh God! You just made both of them throw up. Now I fucking Greg has to clean up her up.
puke.
I need to get some water
Yeah,
to
if
wash
you guys
that
haven't
back
checked
down.
it out, we introduced Greg. He is our newest MOWP
Intern.
Now he's engaged.
dojo. Well, you brought it up. You guys fucking puked on the ground. The guy has to go clean it up.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, go to our YouTube page and check out the our first installment of the MOWP Dojo. We want to start training some people to help
we
us
break
out
that
around
fourth wall and show you the insides.
Right. Yeah, we show you
how everything works.
We show you
marked
how we're mentoring the next generation of wrestling podcasters.
With chopsticks.
Sure. Yeah, that was a great addition to that.
Yeah.
So go to YouTube and check that out on our page. While you're there, please make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell anytime you watch a video so you know when something's coming up. Also, don't forget to go to markedoutgear.com and get yourself a T-shirt, a hat, a mug, a baby onesie, whatever you want. We'll do whatever you want. We will do
socks. You get socks.
We'll make whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yoga sweatpants.
In fact, Greg told me that there will be an MOWP Dojo T-shirt
All right,
on Marked Out Gear.
I'm gonna get that one.
I still want the hub one.
It's up there.
The hub's there.
There's a whole lot of shit
Oh,
up
I
there.
know. I'm
There's
saying.
There's
I'm
Live Laugh
gonna get it.
Lucha. You can get that at markedoutgear.com.
No, that one's
I love
that's
that
a bad one.
No, I love
What's the
that
next
one.
match? We are
Yeah.
off the
It's
rails.
all right.
All
Raw
right.
was fucking shitty.
The next match is a handicap match for the Universal Championship.
Ew.
Between Miz and Morrison and Braun Strowman, the original green briefcase holder.
So they would both be champion.
I figure it's like the every other time they've done this that if one of them pins, that one is the champion.
It's a handicap. It's not a triple threat.
Right.
Wait, wait, wait.
It's a
Who's
handicap
it between
match.
again? Say it again.
Miz and Morrison
Yeah.
are in a handicap match for the championship against Braun Strowman.
Obviously going to be Miz and Morrison, right?
I think this is a good time to put them through, but I also feel like maybe this is all just a bunch of hooey
Okay.
to set up some crazy fucking clusterfuck where Miz and Morrison win. Who's the champ? Doesn't matter. Here comes Otis to pin one of them and create crazy controversy.
What?
So
Does that sound like something Vince would do? Absolutely. So follow me again. I'll explain it. Braun loses
No,
to
yeah.
Miz Morrison.
Sounds like
They're
Vince Russo.
co-champs.
right.
Otis cashes in, but only
Yeah.
pins one of them.
Yep.
The other cries, "We didn't lose the belt."
Here's why you're right, but you're wrong.
Okay.
Their scenario is great. They win, right? I just think if you're going to put Otis out that night to cash in, you have months of storyline that you could potentially just throw down the gutter. Because if you're not going to tell me that one part of the story is that Miz and Morrison share the Universal title, right, with their egos, and on the other, and they'll make that fun, I have no doubt. And then the other factor is Otis is constantly trolling them. You know he's going to make that fun. So throw wrestling to the side.
Right.
That situation could be fun for several weeks.
Board Stike specifically, can you check, would they be co-champions if they won, or would the guy who pinned him win?
I don't think they wouldn't do that. No, if it's a handicap match,
Are we
no.
paying Stike
It
now?
would
You
be-
just like
I know,
barking
right? He
orders?
just- yeah, right.
Stike, you go to your computer and you learn
He's
shit
Hall
from
of-
me.
No, he
Well, if
knows
Adam-
this stuff. He's
if
a
Adam-
Hall of Famer. He claps back with the answers so quickly.
Where's Adam's fucking keyboard?
yeah, I don't even have
producer?
a keyboard producer.
Producer. You don't have sleeves on,
Producer.
Yeah, I saw
from
it.
what I'm told.
All right, so Rob's picking Eminem. Who are you picking, Brian?
Eminem,
Miz and Morrison.
Shady. Braun. No, fucking. This is like you said. There's gonna be a lot of kerfuffle and hooey. Braun. Braun's gonna win.
Yeah, I don't think the Braun
'Cause how can you have
experience over.
co-champions? That's weird.
I don't think the Braun experience over. All right. Flip a coin, Rob. Do you want to talk about Bobby and Drew or Edge and Orton? They're the last two.
Let's talk about Bobby and Drew.
All right. I just want to go right out of the way. I think that Bobby is a good time. Somebody put it out there. I hope this doesn't happen. That Bobby wins and then faces Brock at SummerSlam. No, don't want to see Brock anytime soon for anything.
No.
But I do like the idea of Bobby Lashley winning. I do like the idea that you can still make him look strong with MVP at his side and not make Drew look weak in the loss. The other thing I'm worried about, though, is that Bobby's doesn't win because of Lana.
I was just thinking that. God,
Hi, Bobby.
I really hope that doesn't happen.
Me too. That's why I'm picking Bobby and not Bobby to get screwed over by Lana. I really...
Really? You think Bobby's gonna win?
It's Bobby's time. It's Bobby's time. When you talk about Edge 9 years, MVP brought it up. They're doing I mean, I've enjoyed MVP with Bobby Lashley.
You are insane, sir.
I've enjoyed their camaraderie. It's a different take on the manager, superstar kind of.
He's like a player
vibe.
coach.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
they had the
a
thing in
mentor.
Impact. They had the thing in Impact. I think it was like the Beatdown Club or something. Like
So look, it's just gonna. I don't know. Are you wishful thinking over there that it's gonna be Bobby clean? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know that it'll be Bobby clean. I think
Okay.
MVP will help him
So
that they can protect Drew a little bit. But
I'm
I
gonna-
like Bobby to win.
I'm going Drew. I think Lana is going to come down and is going to cost Bobby the title. Which, if you want to end this Lana and Bobby story, you need to end it with divorce. And what would be something to make me want to divorce you? You fucked me out of a title, out of the championship. We are done. Exit stage left. Lana,
Can I just say
MVP, and Lashley.
Do you
continue.
think she just gets him DQ'd somehow or some shit?
gets him distracted? I just think she distracts
I
him.
think she can. I like your logic, but I think that if Lashley divorces her, quote unquote, in the ring, I feel like that'll make him a face. Like if that were a real crowd, they would probably cheer the fact that they're like split up.
Well, there's not a crowd there.
That's a decent
True.
point, Brian. But I mean,
But there's not a crowd.
no,
Right.
they would cheer, or people might pop for the thought of that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make him automatically face.
No, but
You're
that's
so screwed on your heel face logic
he-
anyway.
He's not going to be all of a sudden like wearing rainbow clothes and jumping
no,
around.
not at all. But I feel like that
Come on, girl.
action,
that wouldn't
the crowd
change-
would
no.
pop. No, because I think a lot of them
There's
think
no
the same
crowd.
thing like us.
well, the crowd is
But
told
again,
when to
you're
pop.
going back to a crowd. We're not
Sure.
dealing with
Okay,
that.
they're all paid fucking.
Yeah, so right now he can drop Lana, and if somebody at home goes, ha ha ha,
Yeah,
that doesn't mean
no.
the next time they see Bobby Lashley,
Yeah.
they're gonna go, oh, he's a face.
Right.
I'm changing my pick. I want Bobby to win with my heart, but Rob's right. Lana's going to screw this up.
Yes.
And
All right.
Brian, what's your pick?
no, I'm going Drew. They just put the belt him. Why would they take it off now?
Been a couple months.
So?
Edge versus Orton. Greatest match ever. First off, real quick, is this actually going to be even close to the greatest match ever?
No.
No.
God,
Exactly.
no.
If Mansoor's not involved,
So
no.
We're gonna
do-
see- we're- oh.
So do we get a screw job and Randy just shows up with a chair?
We're definitely gonna wait. Can I just say the greatest match ever is gonna have vintage Orton and the power slam that he does, and I just wanted to make the point that I just don't know if they're even capable of doing anything other than what they always do to make it a great match.
Well, something that they make look so good. This is your move. It would be
But-
like
So look, let me just say this. So I don't even know if it's about the wrestling. Let's think about one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best wrestling matches of all time. In my opinion, was Rock and Hogan. Rock and Hogan. The wrestling was
garbage.
No, the wrestling wasn't garbage.
Elementary.
It was simple, elementary wrestling moves.
Elementary.
Leg drops
Yes.
and people's elbows.
Elementary.
I mean, it was. But the crowd, they commanded that crowd the entire time. Every move they did, however simple it was, the crowd was like, ah.
Without the crowd,
ah.
it's a 1-star match.
Okay.
They
yeah, like
played
if that was,
it wasn't
he's
a one.
right. No, I mean if that was at the PC,
It wouldn't be a 1-star match.
Okay, maybe a 2.
but like if you had like the
No.
shitty crowd just like
The
cheering and
yeah, they were playing to the crowd.
No,
Imagine
I
all
know
those
that.
times they went to the crowd for a pop and there's nobody there. That match is not. It would not have
Okay,
anywhere near the
first-
nostalgia you hold with.
You're making. I'm talking.
no, what? We're talking, bro.
Yeah, we're talking about the greatest matches of all time in this conversation.
Yeah.
And we're saying that some matches were elevated by the crowd and the story
Yes,
and,
but
and what was going on
but
around it.
Yes, and what I'm saying is that is the case for this, but it wasn't the crowd that made that match. It was the two performers in the crowd, in the ring, that commanded that crowd that made that match.
Well,
They
Right,
played,
but from a wrestling standpoint, it's not.
but from a wrestling, and the point I was trying to make before you steamroll me was from a wrestling standpoint, it was fine. It was fundamental wrestling. It wasn't flippy shit and jumping off and doing all kinds of AJ
Well, like
Styles.
Brian said,
Right.
elementary.
elementary.
But it wasn't like garbage. It was, good
was basic.
elbow drops,
Right.
and it was safe. Oh my God,
what?
what is up with you? Why can a wrestling match not be good?
No, it was good, but he is.
It's
I
not
agree
2
with him.
stars to be just to be.
I agree with him in,
I
in
don't
the fact
agree
that the
that
crowd.
any Hogan match is even in a conversation of the greatest match of all time.
You don't think Rock and Hogan is one of the best matches
It
ever?
is. I'm with you, but the
You-
crowd
you
definitely
just-
went
you
into
just-
Yes,
it.
but
wait,
and my
you
point
just
is
shit
that they
all over Randy said you're going to see vintage Orton and you're going to see this. Well, guess what you see in the
And then-
Hogan match? You
and I
see
was-
the leg drop. You see him get his ass
I
kicked
was
for a
making
while.
a
He
broader
hulks
point
up.
before you just decided you want to argue with everything I said. I was making a broader point, and the broader point was, oh God, sometimes I fucking hate your face.
I'm glad I'm in my bunker.
Cockroach
He
wins.
forgot.
Yeah, I don't know. It just fuck it. Go,
Oh,
go on. No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
No, I'm sorry. It just
don't be
completely-
sorry. This
He
happens.
killed my
It
steam,
happens
man.
to every guy.
yeah.
So Edge versus Orton, greatest match ever, Brian. What's your thoughts here?
No, it's gonna be honestly. I think it's gonna be Orton. Just kind of either just a quick DQ, or either a quick roll up, or actually, you know what? I could see Edge just hitting like a quick spear. 1, 2, 3, boom. That's it. I could see that.
That's just how you continue the conversation. I opened the door for us to talk about greatest wrestling matches of all time, and you went back to let's do the prediction for this shit match.
You had no thought. You said you
No,
lost
but
it,
I
so
op-
I was
I said,
cutting
but we're
as a joke back to Brian
I
to
said-
bring it full circle.
Oh, what you wanted
I
me to talk about my favorite match?
I thought we were going to talk for a second about the greatest matches of all time.
Well, you weren't
I mean,
talking about Jerry
because-
Lynn
Well,
versus
you
RVD.
brought up a shitty example,
No,
so we
no,
didn't
but
think
my-
that discussion went
My
anywhere.
it wasn't a shitty example.
Overruled.
It wasn't a fucking shitty example.
I agree.
It was one of the greatest matches of all time.
It
I don't give a
was.
fuck who you are.
It was.
If you deny that, you're not a fucking wrestling fan. All right, you wanted to get off into the details of it.
Wait, so now I have to know.
But the
what
point
it
I
is.
was trying to make is that sometimes great matches aren't made by the wrestling alone. So, but you don't have the crowd factor. Is all I was trying to say. All I was trying to say is that
And
that was a great match because it had the crowd factor and they worked that crowd.
And false finishes, like
And these two can't do that.
but that one was significant too because they went into that not knowing that the crowd was going to cheer for Hogan. Remember, he was in the NWO. He was a fucking bad guy. And in the match, the crowd started cheering for him. That's what made it so special is because they just did that on their own.
They did that on Raw before they had that.
Man, what are you talking about?
EC3
That was
got
right after
shafted.
that.
Is
That's
Yeah.
what happened to him.
That's what like swayed them to make him go back to the fucking yellow and orange or yellow and red.
No,
brother.
he was on when they first stared off on Raw, or SmackDown, whatever which one it was. But when they stared off before that match, they had the same fucking moment with the crowd in the smaller arena.
I don't think everyone remembers the SmackDown before though. They remember the fucking WrestleMania.
I understand that,
moment.
but they had tested. They knew what was going on.
maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and
And
they knew what they were going to get.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, and those two knew how to work them.
Sure.
You know.
Oh yeah, dude.
So anyway, there's different examples of great matches. This will not be one of them. Sorry if I got off on.
What's your pick?
If I got off on some fun.
Are we talking about
See,
great
look at
matches?
that. We're having fun
Yeah, he's going
conversations.
back to
Is
what's
your
your
pick?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't care. I pick fucking Edge. I pick Edge. Fuck.
We can continue this
Oh,
topic.
that fucking hurts.
Talk
Don't make
about
me
your
laugh.
other matches.
Don't make me
No,
laugh.
no,
It hurts.
it's not. It wasn't about all my
Was
favorite
Warrior
matches.
and Hogan one of the greatest matches of all time?
No, God no.
Can I tell you what I like?
Madness versus the Maniacs?
Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka, Heatwave 98.
Steamboat versus Macho? Like, you didn't bring any of that? I agree with Brian almost 100% in my top 5.
I was
That
giving
is
an
the
example.
most underrated Scottie Pippen style match.
Mike Awesome
I
versus
was
Masato
giving it-
Tanaka.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I
wow.
used it as an example because it had the crowd influence. That was
Have
my
you
entire
seen
point.
the match that
Why are you
Brian's
going
talking
back
about?
to shitting on
'Cause
my?
That's a great match.
It's the whataboutism. No, it's not.
I just don't like you tonight. I don't.
I had never heard of either guy when I saw that match.
Really?
Who?
Mike Awesome?
Mike Awesome and Tanaka at One Night Stand.
Oh,
It was right after WWE bought ECW. So the first One Night Stand was not a bunch of WWE talent.
So-
it was ECW
Well, they had a lot of
talent.
matches prior to that, though. The one that I like is way before, 98.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
That's why-
saw
that's
the
why-
One Night Stand
Well, that's
one.
why that match was on One Night Stand, because they have a
Okay.
whole rivalry.
Okay, so
behind that.
hold
That
on.
was an amazing match. I
Yes.
did not know it was a rivalry because
Yeah.
that was the first match I ever saw with them.
I would like to ask Chef Adam a question.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you interrupted me. We're talking
No,
about
I
greatest
actually-
matches over here. Why
We're
don't
having
you
a fun
stay on topic? Now
conversation.
you want to talk about cooking?
Oh, we're talking about cooking?
Me.
He's just
So
fucking
no,
with you.
you're. I know, and it's. I'm not taking it well. So you
Ow.
just criticized all kinds of shit, right? Up and down.
Mhm.
You tell us what's in your stew. What are the qualifications for a match to be great in your expert eyes?
I think you have to sell the drama of having several false finishes, which would be amplified by the crowd, but it's not needed. You can get the same effect at home of a false finish over with the crowd.
Okay.
Like, oh my God, he kicked. You know, those unbelievable moments. The match absolutely has to tell a story. It has to. I don't just want to see wrestling moves. I want to see a story happening in the ring,
Yeah.
whether it's somebody being aggressive,
So
you know,
what's-
conquering the mountain.
What's telling a story to you though? Because in my example of Hogan and Rock, where they weren't being all flippy and doing all kinds of grappling holds, their wrestling was, and maybe your memory's not taking you back to that match, but their wrestling was telling a story, right?
Yeah.
With good, solid wrestling maneuvers.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
you didn't
so
let
do
me
they,
finish.
What I'm
but
asking,
yeah, go ahead.
So what I'm asking you is,
right?
no, it's fine. So what I'm
I know.
yeah.
In
So
your
what I'm
eyes,
asking you is,
you would throw.
I just
a
said, so what I'm
tirade here.
asking you is 5 times. You see that? So what I'm asking,
See what I mean? Ask.
so what I'm asking you is, do they have to be high impact, dramatic moves, or can they just be simple wrestling moves? Because you gave it a 2 stars.
I think it has to be a little more than the simplicity of their moves. As Brian said, it's very elementary. Their style. You don't need flippy, crazy shit. You can have a simple elbow drop. You could have some, kind of mat wrestling going on. It's not like there was any technical aspect to their match.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Technical? Well, yeah, I mean, you can't.
From a mat standpoint,
I
I'm
watched it
referring to
ag-
technical as mat standpoint.
Yes,
We're-
I am too. Go back. Okay, this is what I think happened. This is what I think happened to
we're
you.
even on the
Yeah.
ground when it
Yeah,
wasn't a
he
pin
sounds like
together.
We
Uncle
heard you.
Dave. He sounds like Uncle Dave.
This is what happened to you. You're in your mind, you're recreating that match, and you're seeing it as being much less than it was.
So they were on the mat together, other than for a pin.
Yes,
I mean, probably
It was-
like rest holds.
I watched it like
drops.
I watched it
Leg
like a
drops
month
and
ago.
People elbow.
I watched it like a month ago with Kiara.
No, it tells a story, and it's basic
It
wrestling.
tells
like
a story.
If you wanted to,
It's basic wrestling. Exactly.
if you wanted to like
It's not-
tell someone to like if they wanted to become a wrestler, that would be a match where you'd be like, watch that. They do all the stuff that like again,
Right.
they're not doing any flips, all that crazy
But
shit.
nobody normally is either. I mean, most wrestling matches are pretty much by the numbers until you get to Young Bucks and shit,
Well,
because they don't.
that's your
they,
opinion.
they do the no sell super kick party.
So-
then
Oh,
they
that's-
fall down.
AEW is completely
That's what I'm
different.
saying. I
It's
look,
on a
okay,
whole nother level.
just do this week. Go watch the Hogan. Everybody, go watch the Hogan Rock match again this week, and then let's bring it back up next Monday.
Where is he?
I wanna
Right
watch.
there.
Because
Awesome and Tanaka.
no,
the rest of that
just
feud.
don't, why you fucking stepping on my words right now, bro? I'm giving a challenge, and he's gonna talk about
You
something
asked me
random.
to run a list like 5 minutes ago and then cut me off on point 2.
Oh man, see, we're just having fun. We're just talking.
Brian to talk.
Well, then you get mad.
I'm giving a
just saying.
challenge. I'm giving you a challenge. I'm
I need
talking
to-
about something. You talk about fucking Tanaka, whatever. Who fucking
I
cares?
need to make beans right
Let me
now. I'm
finish my
hungry.
fucking sentence.
I haven't eaten in like a day.
Oh my
Here,
god!
Yell at him. And he interrupted
Well,
you.
I've got canned goods down here.
Watch the fucking match. We'll talk about it next Monday. Watch the fucking match.
We could do like a watch along. Can we do that? Can
We
do
can
like
do it. Yeah, we can do that.
like watch it on Facebook
Let's do that.
as everyone watches it?
Okay, how about Saturday? We'll go on YouTube. We'll fucking.
Or we can do that and put it up on our
Saturday.
Patreon.
Oh, you want to go Patreon? We'll put it up on Patreon. Okay, this Saturday we're going to watch fucking Hogan and Rock, and I'm going to watch you sit there and eat your fucking words.
If I can move, if I can get out of bed.
Can we also watch Mike Awesome?
Yeah. Sato Tanaka.
What's next? Did everybody pick the fucking match?
Yeah, that's it.
What are we on?
that was it.
That was the last one.
Oh, thank God.
Do we do
When is
awards?
it? It's this Sunday?
No, we're not doing fucking awards.
Yeah,
tonight.
it's Sunday.
Why don't we do it on Sunday instead if I can get out of bed?
Okay, well,
Are we gonna watch? Are we watching Sunday?
yeah, we're gonna watch Sunday.
It's the greatest match ever. I'm not missing it.
Are we recording? Are we gonna do a show Sunday?
It's gonna be the greatest show ever.
No. Why don't we talk about it on Monday?
Okay. We're really not trying to build our fan base at all, are we?
I'm gonna be watching. I'll
All right,
be
maybe
here
we
to-
should do something. I don't know.
We don't-
Again, if
we
I
don't
can
need
get the fuck
Brian.
up.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. Yes, you do. I am the I'm the X Factor.
You're the Tin Man.
Brian, what's on the board, man?
Oh, now you want me to go? Iron Med said some say before Hogan got to WWE. Oh, some say before Hogan got to WWE, he was a beast in the ring. But when he got to WWE, he wrestled a lot safer.
Very
Is that
true.
That is
It's
very,
very true.
If you go back and watch his like New Japan stuff, and
Yeah.
was it AWA and
Yeah, AWA. Well, it was New
Or
Japan,
All
then
Japan, I
AWA.
think. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Bollea.
Yeah, he was actually a really good wrestler. He was even at the end. He just changed his style.
And then Evan said Rob hasn't seen Bucks versus Omega and Page or Bucks versus Omega.
Yeah, he has.
I think you saw. Yeah, you saw Bucks and
Omega
and
and
Page.
Page?
Yeah.
Definitely saw that.
Absolutely.
I think
saw
you
that.
enjoyed
What,
that.
is he telling me that would make me like the Bucks?
I think so. Oh no, I don't know.
I don't know. If
Oh
the
no,
Bu- if
he's
the
just saying
Bucks
that those are
sent
tag team
Rob
classics.
a bunch of gift cards from Cracker Barrel, I still think he'd be on the fence.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's true.
Nice guys.
Now maybe they get him a date with Brandy.
Yeah.
He might come over.
I'd get drunk with them, and they're nice guys.
I don't think they drink.
I'd get high with
Cody
them.
might. I don't know if they smoke.
No,
They
the
might
one, the
smoke.
one guy I want to get drunk with is Butcher.
Okay,
that guy
if-
seems to know how to party.
If they don't drink or smoke, then I don't like
You
them
want
more.
nothing to do with
I
them?
want nothing to do with them.
Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do?
You have no redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
In it,
yeah, we'll go hang out with Butcher.
But
No,
we'll
he's
get fucked up.
he's fucking straight edge. I don't
Yeah.
know why you guys think
We
he's.
need-
Straight edge. You cut that coke, brother.
I need someone to do something for my sciatica. Someone do something for my sciatica.
Getting sympathy pains. Does that help?
Maybe.
We're ending this dumpster fire.
Why? No, we still have awards.
We're not
Don't-
doing awards.
Why?
Do you have an award?
Yeah.
What? Give me your award.
The Ascension.
What? No. Well, all right. What's the gimmick?
Marked out award, Brian.
Marked out award. I liked Austin Theory's his tights. I liked how it said all day on it. No, I didn't. Psych. I fucking hated it. He needs a new name. I like the Austin Theory part. Maybe you can put like Murphy Theory. Like it could be
Murphy Theory.
Murphy Theory. I mean, Murphy doesn't make sense by itself, so you might as well just throw the word theory.
What
in
about
there.
Buddy Austin?
Austin Buddy?
Austin,
But-
buddy.
That doesn't make sense.
No,
None of
No.
it does.
Murphy's Theory.
Or maybe they'll just change his name to just Theory.
You know, he's-
Isn't that a
Okay,
that's a green
okay,
name.
Brian.
What?
Booking fail.
Wait, what about we don't get?
Yeah,
to
what
do
about
awards too?
why
Oh,
is
I
it
just-
just?
I thought we were
that's
just
not
letting
the
him
fucking
do it.
Brian
Oh,
show.
okay,
no,
go ahead. Go ahead.
what?
Mark that award. Go ahead.
Charlotte, Ding Dong, the Witch is dead. No more NXT Charlotte.
All right.
That's my marked out moment.
Is she done for good?
Oh, also for EO winning.
Yeah. There you go. What?
Why do you just assume that she's done,
Why do you make an ass out of you and me?
Charlotte? Why do you think
I don't
she's
think
done in
she's
NXT?
On NXT?
Yeah.
There's nothing left for her there.
She even said it in her promo.
Oh, that's
She's
true.
like, I made the women's division. I didn't lose.
You killed it. You killed the women's division, Charlotte. You murdered the women's division. Okay, so booking. Did I do a marked out? No, I didn't.
no. What did you mark out at, Rob?
And I had some good laughs during the Street Profits.
Yeah, sure you did.
did.
No, you're gonna say.
Booking fail, Brian. Go ahead. Booking fail.
Oh, you're gonna go to me.
Yeah, it's your idea.
God.
I was
All
ready
right,
to be
all right,
done.
okay, fine. How's this? Oh, you're ready to be done? What the fuck, man?
Go ahead.
Pandemic. Booking fail. They're making Seth Rollins.
I'm glad nobody can see
Yeah,
you
no,
right
thank
now.
God. They're
He
making,
doesn't even know what he's gonna say.
They're making Seth Rollins look like a miniature Mr. Brody Lee. Right
He's
now.
pulling a
It's
Michael
pissing
Scott.
me off. What?
He's
I
opening
sometimes
his
start a
mouth.
sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
no.
happens a lot. Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I have no idea where it's going. But you know it. You just kind of sometimes if it goes off the rails, you get back on track. Just like life, Robert. That's what I've learned. What about you? What do you have to share about? What was your marked out award? No, what was your booking fail award, Robert?
My booking fail.
That's what we're doing.
Backlash.
I don't know. Go home shows just are nothing now. They're
Well, and even worse though, Rob. If you check the tape, we talked about it a week earlier. The other week felt like a go home show too. So it's like back to back go home.
yeah,
shows.
they had like a good show and then 2 consecutive bad ones, and now we're going into a pay-per-view. Like I don't get it. So okay. And the last one, MVP, Brian.
MVP, I'm going to give it to New Japan. They just announced that they're going to be coming back with live events. So that is very
Do they
exciting.
have a dojo?
Well,
Are they
have
allowed to use chopsticks?
they have the LA dojo. Whoa, brother. They have the dojo in Los Angeles, and then of course they have the one.
I just wonder if Greg's
Japan.
going to defect.
No, his name isn't Greg. First of all, it's Greg. G. There's 2 G's, and this is
Ipswich.
Dominion. They announced it's going to be 11th and 12th. Osaka Joe Hall for a 2-night spectacular. So that's encouraging. They're starting to run shows.
You want to plug your personality show?
My personality show. Sally.
We'll be
Jesse,
back
Raphael.
Wednesday for.
You're talking about all elite,
yes.
all elite hour.
We're going to
that
talk
one.
about the In Your House fallout. We're also going to discuss who won Wednesday. That's right. We took a couple-week hiatus, but it's back. We're going to do AEW side-by-side against NXT. Find out who's a better show that night. We'll run down the cards. And we'll also, Brian will go back to his normal dissection of all elite wrestling on when, Brian?
It's a
'Cause you
floating
don't have a
day. It's a
schedule.
floating day. It's a floating day right
You want to read the board, Brian?
now. Sure. Oh, I don't think you said the thing about Phoenix.
What about
CBD?
what about my MVP?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, he didn't
man.
do his MVP.
I don't either.
Did
So-
you have something that you wanted to read?
Nope.
So why'd you tell me to go to the board?
I don't know.
Go to
See
Phoenix.
if they have any final thoughts.
Go to
before we close it down.
phoenixfit.com. Use the code marked out. You get a discount. You get some fucking protein. You get some pre-workout. You get some CBD. I know
CBD.
Rob's I think been taking CBD from what I hear,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah,
super mellow. He looks like he's about to fall asleep right now.
I'm gonna soon.
You would wind it down and read the board, maybe.
Okay, sorry. Bang says, did the Facebook kick y'all?
I don't know. Did it?
No.
Did it?
No, we're going to be on there on Wednesday.
Oh, Stike is saying it's going to be Loomis versus Cole on Wednesday.
Oh, hey, look, just real quick.
Check the
Programming note.
tape. You both argued again.
Had to say that right.
Oh, sorry. I was commenting on the comment that you've argued that I never let you do, pot kettle.
Yeah, don't look at me. You wanted to end this show, Rob.
So just programming note here. Wednesday night we're gonna go back to our old format of the Who Won Wednesday, and it's gonna be.
You just said that.
Oh, did you just talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh, for a
Okay.
good 2 minutes.
All right, sorry.
Although he's the host, so technically,
Yeah.
Rob.
I wasn't paying attention. You guys are like background.
What
noise
were
right
you,
now.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
He was just talking.
No,
I mean,
he was
even-
just he wanted
I
he was
heard
waiting
that.
for an opportunity to yell at me for the things that he does also
Right.
that nobody gets mad at him.
I heard that all the way from my bunker.
It's my mic, bro.
Check the cord.
Hey, I think we're gonna be back on Hot Mic on Wednesday.
Oh
Potentially.
yeah, if Brian shows up before 8 o'clock, we
If I
will
can
be back
fucking
on
walk.
Hot Mic.
If I can fucking walk, dealing with is it sciatica?
Anyway, we'll be
you have turned you have taken all the credibility from this show, Brian.
Why?
we're gonna go on discussing NXT during commercial breaks. We'll talk about some AEW action. Hopefully, we're on live because Brian got there. And
Is it from CBS Sports too?
Are we done?
please
Okay. Don't forget to subscribe and like. We're gonna be back on Wednesday.
wash your hands.
Oh, try to laugh.
Oh, they did final thoughts.
Go ahead.
Are
Go
we
ahead.
on? We're still going.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the final.
All right. Study saying my final thoughts. Elias is out 6 to 8 months with a torn pectoral muscle.
Oh, that's bad.
He got run over by a car.
What?
What?
Kayfabe. Well, his kayfabe.
Oh, with Jeff Hardy.
Oh.
Is
Yeah.
that what they're doing?
Yeah.
I don't watch.
Who is that? Who got hurt?
Elias. Jesus. Please read those faster.
Daniel Price, final thoughts. We barely avoided an elf ear warhead tonight. Oh, I think he's directing that at you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The countdown started.
Shoji is saying, marked out. Brian having the SI cover of Kathy Ireland in the background. Thank you for noticing that, Shoji. I like that your attention to detail.
It's the wrong generation for you, by the way. Kathy Ireland is me and Rob's generation,
Dude,
not yours.
No, when I was like,
she was no longer.
Yeah. No, oh, what? She was no.
She's still hot, but she was not in the
beautiful.
limelight by the time you were.
Yes, she was. She was on some show or something. I don't know where I fucking saw her. Maybe it was probably the swimsuit issue.
Was it Alien from L.A.?
No, I'm telling you, she was on Tales from the Crypt.
She was on one episode.
Okay, and she was also in the swimsuit
Tales
issue.
from the Crypt was canceled in the late 90s, Brian. You were 13.
Exactly. That's prime age to like Kathy Ireland.
Who is 13?
Me.
Brian.
And this.
Oh.
I'm just trying to move past
Happy
it.
bar mitzvah, Brian.
Thank you.
Oh, wash your hands. Love each other.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.